From an early start as an innovative producer to an illustrious career flanked by controversy, there's no doubt that Kanye West is one of hip-hop's most iconic figures in the genre's entire history. Born in Atlanta, Kanye soon moved at an early age with his mother following her divorce to a city Kanye would grow and call home, Chicago, Illinois. This was where Kanye grew not only as a boy into a man but grew his love for music, an art form he'd impact the world with in a manner that no artist prior to him had before. After graduating high school, Kanye received a scholarship to Chicago's American Academy of Art and would transfer soon after to Chicago State University to major in English. After a few semesters, Kanye would end up dropping out of the university at the age of 20 as he felt his studies took too much time away from his musical career. This decision was arguably the best of Kanye's life considering the events that transpired for decades to come afterwards. Kanye's career in production boasted some prominent names on his resume in the 90s, however it all changed for Kanye after meeting someone who would end up being a very close friend of his and even someone Kanye would refer to in the future as a big brother, Jay-Z. Kanye's production on Jay-Z's The Blueprint opened the door for him to be one of the most respected beatmakers in the entire industry, allowing him to also produce for the likes of Alicia Keys, Mos Def, Ludacris, and the eventual wife of Jay-Z, global megastar singer, Beyoncé. Along with this illustrious career Kanye's connection to Jay-Z had created as a producer, it more importantly created an opportunity for him to also be one of the most beloved rappers in history. West's debut studio album The College Dropout cemented Kanye as a breakout superstar in rap. The classic 2004 project, which includes songs such as Jesus Walks and All Falls Down, is a certified 4x platinum album. It went away from the sound of Kanye's peers at the time whose subject matter leaned heavy on gangster rap themes. Instead, Kanye showed how unique a lyricist he truly was. A song like Through the Wire is a great example of this, as West's unparalleled genius shined with him spitting bars on a track with his mouth quite literally wired shut following a head-on collision just a few weeks prior. A year later, Kanye West followed up The College Dropout with his sophomore album, continuing the college theme with Late Registration. Kanye called upon the services of producer and classical composer, Jon Brion, to help assist in production, and the album boasted an all-star cast of Maroon 5's Adam Levine, Common, The Game, Nas, Lupe Fiasco, Jay-Z, and more. Late Registration peaked at #1 on the Billboard Hot 200, led by a hit single featuring Jamie Foxx that is nothing shy of a universally known classic. Graduation was Kanye West's biggest musical creation to this point in his career and is a personal favorite of mine, with many critics and fans debating whether this could be his best body of work still nearly a decade and a half later. Many of Kanye's greatest tracks of his entire discography make their appearance here. When creating the album, West told Trevor Nelson of BBC Radio on this album, "My first priority was to make stadium music." Kanye's goal was to create an entire project of timeless classic rap anthems that fused mainstream pop and techno/EDM influences with hip-hop. And he did just that. Good Morning, Good Life, Can't Tell Me Nothing, and Flashing Lights are some of the most praised songs in West's entire discography. Stronger, an innovative track illuminated by a sample of Daft Punk's Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger, is an example of what West excellently captured in trying to execute mainstream rap in a manner that would change music forever. In the years to come, Kanye would face adversity while also releasing additional albums that capture the global music spotlight. 3 months following his second #1 album, Graduation, Kanye's mother, Donda West, tragically died due to surgical complications in November of 2007. This experience scarred Kanye as it would anyone with such a close relationship to their mother. The heartbreaking experience led him to create one of his most heavy-hitting projects, 808 and Heartbreaks, in 2008. The album that is highlighted by Love Lockdown, Amazing, and Heartless is often credited today for influencing the auto-tune and emo rap trends that frequent the rap game today over a decade later, despite initial criticism over the new sound upon its release. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is possibly Kanye's most vulnerable album. After West's notorious incident at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards with Taylor Swift, Kanye isolated himself in Hawaii and created a masterpiece that would serve as an apology. A variety of musical superstars, from Jay-Z, to Bon Iver, to Rihanna, to a debuting Nicki Minaj and more, made this one of the most loaded projects in terms of the amount of juggernaut talent in not just rap history but recorded music history. Songs such as All of the Lights, Devil in a New Dress, Power, and Monster led to Kanye's MBDTF being named Rolling Stone's Best Album of the 2010s at the close of the decade in 2019. Perhaps nothing stood out more from this iconic work of art more than Runaway. From Yeezus to the life of Pablo, Kanye West has had many high and low points in his rap career. He's displayed many moments of genius and business excellence with his Yeezy brand, which played a huge part in elevating the rapper to billionaire status. Kanye has also of course been subject to much controversy, from an almost unhinged presidential run in 2020 to his recent divorce from Kim Kardashian. But there's one thing you can't deny: Kanye West is an enigma. He is a phenom, a paradox. And he's proving this yet again with his newest creation, DONDA. The upcoming album is of course named after his late, beloved mother and has been teased for quite some time. Kanye's rollout for this album has been nothing shy of exhilarating without him even needing to say a word or show his face. He's been spotted countless times masked and has held private listening parties for the project. The biggest reveals would take place July 22nd and August 5th in my hometown of Atlanta, Georgia at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, where West invited tens of thousands of people from his birthplace to partake in a listening event of the album. I wasn't in attendance for the first listening event but did make the August 5th release party to partake in the spectacle. The event was breathtaking. Kanye has done an excellent job in my opinion meticulously selecting artists to feature on the project, utilizing their talents in impeccable ways to achieve various elements on different songs and pulling the best performances out of each supporting cast member brought along to be a part of it all. I won't be posting any audio from the event due to copyright concerns, but songs such as Pure Soul featuring Roddy Ricch and Hurricane featuring The Weeknd were some of the most well-received tracks by the thousands in attendance. The passion, the soul, and the heart executed in not just these songs but throughout the entire project was very MBDTF-like, mixed with Kanye's more religious-themed projects of recent years such as Jesus is King. Kanye's energy was infectious and the event closed with his song No Child Left Behind, as Kanye levitated hundreds of feet in the air above Mercedes-Benz Stadium amidst a beam of light, symbolizing him being one with his mother again. It was a next-level experience I won't forget. The production and mixing was otherworldly. And if the project is anything like what we heard that night, a new classic is upon us and we are watching as a musical icon re-enters his prime. The album was thought to drop at midnight, Friday, July 23rd, but unfortunately Kanye once again lived up to his reputation of not delivering on an agreed-upon release date. After scheduling another listening party on August 5th, the album was announced to drop on the 6th, but once again was nowhere to be found on platforms. So now we wait. We wait yet again, anticipating another work and stroke of genius from a man who, despite being surrounded by controversy, has time and time again shown that there is no one quite like Yeezus. If you're a fan of all things music across the genres of hip-hop, pop, R&B, rock, and more, subscribe to Magma for more videos just like this one. And thanks for watching.